that are asked with the Collegium system. Equally pertinent, while we ask the tough questions of the Collegium system, and this one, of course, raises severe questions about how do you bring in accountability and how do you ensure that there is never a repeat of something like this, is that we have to recognize that there are equally important, and I'm going to bat for that, there are competent and good human beings who are functioning as judges across various courts, from the lower judiciary to the Supreme Court. So we have to bear in mind that we can't tarnish the institution, because after all, just as a political person may be caught with cash, someone in the bureaucracy may, it is not fair to those who are honestly, diligently working day and night, whether in the political structure, legislative structure, executive or judiciary, or in a private company. So we must not ensure that there is a disheartening of those who are honest and working for Bharat. Now let me come to the third aspect, is the speed part. Obviously, we can't answer that. But what may be a factor which is relevant is that while all of this is happening, Chief Justice Khanna is in Delhi, and at least two members of the Collegium, that is Justice Gawai, who will be Chief Justice in May, and Justice Vikram Nath, who will be Chief Justice after Justice Suryakant, are in Manipur with a delegation of judges. So it is possible that they are waiting to meet and are at the moment transpiring, or at least over phones and messages, or maybe other media, we don't know. But I expect, definitely, it would be logical to expect that when all the 5 judges of the Collegium are in Delhi, they are bound to meet. Now, the next thing which will be expected is the timeline for this, because now we have an inquiry committee under the Supreme Court procedure, in which you've got 3 judges, 2 High Court's Chief Justices, and 1 judge of the High Court, that is Justice Sheel Nagu, Chief Justice of Punjab and Haryana, Justice Sandawalia, Chief Justice of Haryana, I beg your pardon, Himachal High Court, and Justice Anu Sivaram. So we have to, so therefore Nalin, all of this is there, but obviously the questions are here. Last point, just one last point, Arnab, with your permission, is in this entire exercise, as a practicing advocate, I think while we are looking at the judges' part, we need to also establish, is there a network of individuals that is functioning in the judicial system beyond the judges, which is actually trying to fix cases, etc., etc. So that is equally relevant, because corruption cannot be tolerated.
I agree with you on that.
As a political statement, finally, our government of the day, which is Prime Minister Modi's government, has a zero tolerance on corruption. We've seen that in the last 8 years.
I would like to just point this out, and I want to put this as